Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you today how to clean and sanitize, disinfect your makeup. Now, this is good whether you're using it for your own, your own personal makeup, or if you're a freelance makeup artist, or if you're using it for, friends and family. You always want to have your makeup clean and sanitized so that you don't spread any eye infections or any kind of bacteria. So it's just really good to know basic cleaning and sanitizing tips and helpful advice. So I hope you find this video useful, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you a few ways to disinfect your makeup. Okay, so today I am going to be using 91% alcohol. Now, to clean your makeup, it's either 70% and above. Right now I'm using the 91% alcohol, and you can get this at most stores, any of your pharmacy stores, grocery stores. So this is what I'm using, and you can put it in any kind of spray bottle. So I have this spray bottle here, and I had a smaller one, but I'm not sure where I put it, but this is what we're going to use today. And I am going to show you how to clean your eyeshadow palette, your like little, gel eyeliners or any kind of eyeshadows in little pots like this, lipstick, and eyeliner. So we're going to go ahead and go through those first. So it's really important to clean your eyeshadow palettes, especially in between clients. Now, if it's for your own personal makeup, it's up to you, but I clean mine once every few weeks just to keep it nice and clean for myself. Now, for clients, you definitely want to clean it. That way you don't have a bad reputation of getting, somebody like an eye infection because you don't know how to clean, or you don't want to clean your makeup palettes in between clients. So it's not just important to clean, each of these shadows by spraying over it, but you have to also clean the inner part of the container and the outside. So I'm going to show you how I spray this down, and just a few sprays. Okay, so I'm gonna let that air dry for a few minutes. And what I do also is I take a tissue or an antibacterial cloth, and I wipe this all down while it's drying, all the corners here, all these little sides, because just remember there's bacteria in all of these areas, so you want to clean the whole thing. And like I said, it's important for you to just wipe down everything also. So you can go ahead and use like an antibacterial wipe, or you can put alcohol on a cotton pad or tissue and wipe the outside of your makeup palettes, and that'll ensure that everything is clean, including the makeup itself. So we're gonna let that dry. Our next one is the gel eyeliner. And I am just going to go ahead and get an antibacterial wipe. And I'm going to remember even the lids. It's so important to clean the lids also. So I'm just going to take my alcohol spray bottle and just do a couple sprays. And then I'm going to take the lid and just wipe the outer part. You don't have to wipe the inside. If you want to, you can, for cleaning purposes. And then I'm going to go ahead and wipe this whole thing down, the outer part, and then on the sides. Okay, and then I'm going to set that aside and just let that air dry for a couple minutes. Next is lipstick. So remember to always clean the outside. So I'm going to go ahead and take the antibacterial wipe and just wipe the whole outside of the lipstick, and then also this part, and then the inner part of the lipstick. Set that aside, and then open this up. So what I do is I spray one side, the other side, and of course, number one important thing is make sure this part right here where it goes on the lip is sprayed. And then you want to take a tissue Okay, and then go like that. And then what I do is I roll the whole thing lightly, very lightly. And then after I take out the surface, I go ahead and I take the alcohol and I spray it again. And then after that, I do this one more time just on the top part. And then I go ahead and set this aside to dry. Okay, so moving on to the eye pencil. Let me go get my pencil sharpener here. Okay, so what I do with pencils, of course you want to wipe it all down. It's important to wipe the outer parts just as it is important to clean the makeup, because remember, you're touching the client, you're holding everything, so that means the germs is not just on the, the makeup itself, but it's also all over the makeup. So what you want to do is wipe all this down. So what I do is I spray it. Okay, and then I go ahead and take the sharpener. I make sure I go a couple times, 2 to 3 times, and then I go ahead and spray it one more time. And then I set this aside to dry. And then the lid, I did wipe the outside, but if you're unable to wipe the inside, go ahead and spray that down also. Okay, so sorry about the ambulance noise outside, guys. Okay, so the outer part and the inner part is clean and sanitized. So you just set that aside for a few minutes to dry. And so that is my quick video on how to clean and wipe down your makeup and sanitize it, disinfect it, the inside, and of course the packaging or the casing. It's so important if you want to, especially if you want to do freelance, which I hope to be doing sometime this year. And you always want to build, a good reputation and of course good habits, not just for your own makeup, but especially for makeup you're going to use for other clients, for other people. And whether it's also friends and family, you want to make sure that you're confident and that when you're putting makeup on someone, you're using clean products and you're not taking any chances. It only takes a few minutes to clean and sanitize makeup. So, like I've put makeup on family members in the past, and what I do is I just take like a separate bag, like a Ziploc bag, get any kind of bag, and whatever products or, tools that you use, whether it's makeup brushes, beauty blenders, whatever it may be, set that aside in a separate bag. And that way, when you go home, you can go ahead and clean those products specifically. And then also, if you want to wipe down your case, your makeup case, go ahead and do that. That way, you know that anything that touched the inside of it, you wipe down, and any germs in there was wiped down. So also, it's so important for your clients to see when you lay your makeup out, how clean it looks, So if you want to be proud of your work, proud of, your tools, your makeup, it's kind of, your own personal integrity of, how you want to showcase yourself and your job. And, people see that, maybe you might not realize it, but people see how your habits are. And if they see that you're clean, organized, they're going to have more confidence in you. And I believe it just leads to better business practices, and also it leads to referrals. So that's all always good, right? Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found any of it helpful, for your needs, and for, in case you're going to do makeup artists in the future, makeup artistry, or anything to do with putting makeup on other people. So establish good habits. Okay, guys, so I hope you enjoyed. Press the subscribe button and the like button. Give this video a thumbs up if you did find it helpful in any way, and I will see you soon again. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.